Welcome back to NORCO. We're back on the highway, apparently. Erica said Blake went to Floodgate Tavern yesterday evening. Let's pass by on the way home and see what information we can gather. Okay, you lead the way. What's going on over here? Your brother was headed to the Floodgate Tavern. He mentioned this to Erica when he dropped by Sarpy Paperbacks to see her yesterday evening. Your brother... nothing. Is that it? That's all it added. Alright. I didn't need to read that, really. Alright, Floodgate Tavern. Let's head in, I guess? There we go. Now this, from this point on, I believe this is all new material to me and everybody else. This is not in the demo. That's, okay, so this is Million. That's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. Why are you looking at me like that? I still got chili on my face? I like chili. Can we lick it off your face, sir? Stay here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey, Gus, look at this dynamic duo. I believe he's making fun of us. I'm sure I've seen these two around before today. Sure, Gus, that filthy one right there, that's Kate Madera's oldest. Other one's her robot. Oh, this guy knows things. You pulling my leg? That's Kay, Blue's baby? Come on now, I'll work the turnarounds with Blue, good man. Great man. Had some stories with him. How come his kids came out like they did? Look how this one's dressed. What does he mean? Looked to me like she's headed to the job site. Or the circus. Blue passed before his time is why them kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You're right about that one, Keith. Sad the way the kids turned out, but forget all that. Look, I'm standing right here, guys. You two are lucky to be stumbling in while I'm sitting here. You're in the company of a top-rated professional sleuth. And I happen to have a bit of information. Who talks like that? What do you mean? I'm a sleuth and I have information? What is it? Is it about Blake? This ain't got nothing to do with Blake. For once, this more, you know, mysterious. You like mysteries? LeBlanc, please. Or is it LeBlanc? I guess it's LeBlanc. Time is of the essence. Cool your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Tell him, Million. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? Let me look around first, sir. I want to know exactly what this thing is. What is that? I thought it was a jester's hat at first, but I'm not so sure now. I don't know what that is. The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long gray beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. SHIELD officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to a botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates. Ooh. SHIELD officials say he is believed to be hiding in the Batour Woods along the east bank between Kenner and Laplace. Or Laplace. Is it Laplace? I don't know. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. Oh no, Crime Stoppers. That's the Saints logo. That's the football team. A man lies face down on the bar, surrounded by empty bottles. Why are you touching my partner? This is where he come to relax. Oh, he's got a partner, apparently. Alright, let's check our mind's eye stuff real quick. Or Million? We must be sure to gather all the information we can from LeBlanc. Okay. A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River Batour Woods. Private investigator Brett LeBlanc. Lovely. Okay, let's talk to the bartender first. Evening, folks. Can I get something started? Need a beer for our boy. Good to know, thanks. We're good for now. No. You know Blake? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. Someone said Blake came by here last night. Nah, he'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. What'd he do? I let him catch some sleep right here behind the bar after last call. And when you know, the boy walked off with the register. Oh, he sounds like a jerk. I know he'd been getting himself all messed up on drugs. Was trying to give the kid a chance. Gave him some chores around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. Give me a beer for your boy. Lord help me, another sap buying that lowlife a drink. I mean, okay. Let's see how anyone can believe the crap the media has been putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. Gestures to the TV. That why you making your website, Keith? To set the record straight? You know, that's right. Alright, so... Conspiracy theorist. Although that part's not wrong. Might need you to buy me a little snack, too, seeing as my wallet's all the way out in the car. But this is enough to get us going. So, alright, where do I even start? Your mama ever tell you about me? No. Nothing? I mean, shit, she must have said something. Hard-nosed detective, charming and mysterious. Give it up, Brett. Alright. Sure I came up. Problem is, you got a piss-poor memory. Us investigators, we get to keep our memories sharp. We got to. So, well, you don't know me. I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand? My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. And Catherine? She was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. Scared Heart, oh my god. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone around here knew Catherine. Why you gotta say it like that? What does that mean? She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People'd say she was kin to Jesus. Well, man lived behind Lupe's would say that. Talking about Papa? Yeah, Papa. Been years since I thought about him. A lot you could say about Papa. He'd whisper some bullshit and get everyone repeating it. Well, it wasn't all bullshit. Saying a coon-ass like me, a child of Christ? You know that's bullshit. We all Christ's children. I like that, Gus. You know what I mean? Like, literally. What? Oh, this was years ago, long before Blue died. Papa told the priest a family of Cajuns came from Jesus. Said Catherine had, how do you say it? Like Jesus blood? Got it from her daddy's daddy, and so on all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie. One with the volleyball? Wait, what? Are we talking Tom Hanks? What are you talking about? That ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Figure some of that's likely to be true. You believe any old shit, Keith? No disrespect. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet. Wild as she was. Papa never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. Blue wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. Got a point there, Keith. Well, you'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. But I admired her, and she admired me. You sure about that? She never said much, but I could tell. She only talked to you when she needed a free hand, Brett. Truth comes out. Like hell, she did all she could to get my attention. I just had too much respect for Blue. Couldn't dishonor the man's memory. Bartender shakes his head. Sometimes you make me sad. Don't mind Gus. I always been the handsome one, he just gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Well, that's right. Your house is out there near the fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window that looks out onto the yard, more or less. Well, the way you say that is a little creepy. But this is a pretty long story. Like I was saying, I ain't got my wallet with me. And you want us to buy you another drink. That's a real generous offer, Robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. Okay. I wonder if, let's check this out real quick. What is that? An old man in NORCO named Pawpaw had delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by way of her Cajun ancestry. Interesting that's up in the middle, right up there, right? In the center. Your brother never ended up at Floodgate Tavern. Erica and said Blake had headed to Floodgate Tavern last night. Gus, the bartender, said Blake never showed up. I didn't mean to click that. Oops. The smell of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday ashes and mascara ran from his eyes. The ditch man. Why was this just now added? I guess there was a connection there that I didn't make. Alright, let's order another drink. He wants another. Word of warning, he'll bleed you dry. You have anything new to say? Don't see how anyone can believe the crap the media has been. Yeah. We've already went through this guy. Alright, let's talk again. Make sure nothing else is needed to be checked out. That's the cheap stuff. I ain't complaining or nothing. Just making an observation. Tastes like dog piss. This real important information I'm trying to share here. Valuable, you might say. You buy me the cheapest beer in the house. A little rude maybe, but that's okay. Ain't no problem. So listen here. This is what I wanted to tell you. My office window looks out on your mama's yard. I'm always keeping an eye on the street. This was a little ways back, right after Catherine passed. I was looking out there on the street like I do, and I seen these shield security types leaving the house. They was carrying a box. You saw shield security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, robot. He was walking out the front door with a box. Casual as can be. And where the hell were you? Ain't you some kind of security robot yourself? What would Shield be looking for? Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they got over there, she always took a bit of an interest in your mama. Here she's a loose cannon. They're all loose cannons. It's always a loose cannon. Why would you be interested in my mom? Well, everybody was. I don't like how they keep saying that. He's right, everybody wanted what was in her head. So what made her a loose cannon then? That's just what they say. You talking about Laura? Piece of work, that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole operation into the ground. The reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. Yeah, a lot of people want her gone. But who's her father? Thomas St. Clair. Founded Claire Bionics. They made robots just like your friend here. Hell, Million might be a St. Clair unit herself. Anyhow, man's rich as can be. Thomas St. Clair is a servant of the devil. Yeah, there Gus goes with his bullshit. Not bullshit, it's truth. Alright, Gus. So why didn't you stop them? Well, because I was busy. With what? You know, just busy. Who cares with what? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time. I can hardly get a minute to relax. What were you doing? I told you I was looking out the window and I saw them shield people. So, answer the question, Britt. You see these people breaking into a home. You're always coming around here bragging about stopping the bad guys. Yeah, if I wasn't so busy, I might have killed them. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell. Yeah, ask around town. Everybody knows I'm a killer. Are just fantasies you make up to convince yourself. I was taking a shit. The detective smooths his tie as a moment of silence settles over the room. Window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome. I didn't even start wiping them when I seen them shield dudes. Alright, bro? Would you run down the Apple Street with poo all over your ass? I don't know a whole lot about IBS, but is alcohol, the way he's drinking it, good for IBS? I would think probably not. The man closes his eye and shakes his head slowly. I'd take that as a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. You gotta have a clean ass to fight crime. Everybody knows that. Had I been done wiping, I guarantee you they'd be dead right now. I'm serious. This guy's full of shit. Before you go, I got one more thing. I'm hungry. Would be a real nice gesture of appreciation if you bought your informant something to eat. And circle back afterwards. Might have a little more information to share. Why doesn't he share it right now? What does he mean? This isn't going to cost me money, is it? Yep, he's hungry. Sucker born every day. Good for business, I guess. Guess he's got some kind of fries, chili fries or something. Should have mentioned I don't much care for the fries here, but that's okay. I ain't complaining. Sort of like me a sandwich is all, but forget all that. What's important right now is that you understand what I told you. I saw shield thugs leaving your mama's house with a box. What the box contained? No idea. But they was in there looking for something. Don't tell them what. They got them headquarters deep inside the refinery in that old plantation house where the real action happens. If I had to guess where they was heading, that'd be it. Say, Keith, you getting all this? Yeah, every word. Keith's making himself a little news website. What's the name going to be, Keith? I got a few ideas in mind. You just like Duck, bruh. Duck used to be a news junkie too, digging up dirt on all them big wigs. That was before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Yeah, some people just want to know the truth. You've been by to see Duck K? The man could use visitors. No, not yet. Better go see him. That old boy knows shit no one else does. Oh, well, where is he? What do you mean? Kit must have took you to see Duck 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Perhaps LeBlanc is right to suggest that we visit him at some point? Perhaps. Oh yes, quite. Why do you talk like that? He's a robot. What do you mean? Did they make you in England or something? You sound like a queen. Thank you. Weird ass thing. Anyhow, figured I'll be seeing you two again. Good luck. Excuse me. Do I have more questions? Hurry it up then. Whoa. Oh my god. That's a lot of questions. Alright. We're looking for my brother. Why don't you ask us about that? I don't keep up with Blake no more. Too much trouble. Can you help us get in the refinery? Getting in that refinery ain't easy. I know that much from experience. You should find one of them people, like they've been talking about on the news, to help you out. Oil pirates, barricading Highway 1, diverting pipelines and all this. Them the only kind I ever seen get through the security. They were saying on TV one of them pirates has been hiding in the Batur Woods. It's all over the TV. Points to the television. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. They're repeating the news, as usual. A man familiar to local law enforcement known only as Lucky, etc. We already read all that. Hey, I got more questions. You two knuckleheads managed to figure out what S.H.I.E.L.D. was looking for? Come and tell me? A good detective should know what's going on. So, Papa? What do you want to know? Oh my god. How did you become fixated on my mom? Small town like this, your mama attracted attention. He was watching too many movies. Cooked up some strange ideas. Got his wires crossed. That's my guess. Sounds about right to me. Watch Papa be a robot. Where's he now? Living in a ditch somewhere. That ain't nice, Gus. He left here a long time ago. He used to do odd jobs. Roofing, fabrication, that kind of thing. I'm telling where he went. Probably looking for work. How well did you know him? See him walking by every now and then. We'd exchange a few words. He said he threw a brick through a church window once upon a time. That had people buzzing. A lot of us knew who he was, but no one knew much about him. One of those kinds of people. So where can I find Duck again? Like I told you the first time, just think about it for 2 seconds. Sure you've been there 1,000 times, kid. Think about it, eh? Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oil. Her role is not secure. The board would like to replace her, but they fear the influence of her father. Interested in my mom. Likely to do some aspect of your mom's research. Thomas St. Clair is Laura St. Clair's father and an affluent founder of Claire Bionics, machine learning startup. An old man in NORCO named Papa had delusions. Yes, yes. Wait, what was the new thing? He once threw a brick. Oh, well, I don't really. Wait, there was one more thing in there. He saw shield agents. That must have been from before. Okay. I think that's it. I'm gonna double check with these guys. Good for now. How about you? Yeah, same stuff. Fantastic. Alright, anything millions you gotta say here? For to attempt getting in a refinery to reclaim your mother's possessions, we'll need help. The blog may know where to find it. We need to find the way into the refinery. Yes. Shield has stolen some of your mother's possessions. We could attempt to infiltrate the refinery ourselves, but I don't think we'd be successful. Let's ask around for help. So he suggested we visited Duck. It's good advice. Do you recall where Duck lives? Why is recall highlighted? Was I told before where Duck lives and I just don't remember? There's a fugitive hiding along the Batur. Yeah, we saw him. We mentioned it on the news. Allegedly an oil pirate. What about him? Are oil pirates common? Increasingly so. The pipeline network in this region is largely unmonitored. Claire Bionics and others are developing new technologies to address this. So where is the Batur? The Batur Woods are along the Mississippi River, near Dime's Discount. Maybe he can help us get in the shield. Yeah, that's reasonable to assume. All right. Good enough. So I think oh, this is taking another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says that Blake hasn't come by in weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. LeBlanc says that Shield has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. We must retrieve the stolen items and hope that they point us towards your brother. Accessing Shield's headquarters won't be easy without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. Yes, millions. I've got that. I've got that. So I'm guessing we'll probably end up going to the Batur, which I think I need to go to Dime's Discount, right? I don't want to head straight to Shield. Well, that's something I think we could do in another episode. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you. Bye-bye.